Oh, we're on All Grown Up. Holy shit. I was growing 1 million followers a week for months straight.
A week?
A week.
Disgusting.
I hit 1 million followers the same week we went on lockdown. And I was like, yo, I got 1 million followers. This is crazy. Next week I had 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. It happened so rapidly.
That's a new level right there. If you guys didn't see, FaZe re-announced their partnership with G Fuel. We are meant to be. That is the roots, the OG. I used to drink FaZe Berry all the time when I first started creating. You know, everyone knows that G Fuel and FaZe are supposed to go together. So I'm happy about the re-announcement, the partnership again. And you already know you guys can go get your tubs and shaker at gfuel.com. My personal favorite flavor, Chug Rug, of course, but there's also a ton of different flavors you guys can choose from. And you know, FaZe X G Fuel, we're back. Welcome back, guys, to All Grown Up episode 9. Today is a very special episode. We got a very special guest, my Middle Eastern brother from another mother with over 37 million followers on TikTok, over 10 million subscribers on YouTube, music artist, Keemokazi.
Hey.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wow, that was an amazing intro.
Dude, come on.
I feel like
you
I'm about
crushed
to.
that.
I feel like I'm about to run out of the WWE screen.
Oh, I could be an announcer.
You could.
You could be in your next career path. I feel like that'd be a good idea.
You got to
Yup.
start doing side quests.
Yeah.
FaZe Rug's on some side quests. Like you got to be commentating the UFC next.
What? Yeah. What's another side quest I could do? Like, okay, podcast is like
That's
becoming
solid.
a main quest, right?
Yep.
YouTube is a main thing. What's a side quest?
You know, I saw. I think it's Ludacris. It went viral on Instagram. He was in like, you know what I'm talking
Alaska?
about? It was Alaska. He was like
yeah.
in the glaciers, like crystal clear
Glaciers?
water.
Drinking the water.
Yeah, and he drank the water. He was like, "I'm my first time trying fresh, like glacier water."
What
and
about
all
a
the comments
dancer?
are like side quests.
I can't dance, bro.
I feel like there's a lot of videos out there of you like actually hitting some stuff.
Trying.
So I feel like maybe that. But
Hey, wait. Before we get into it, happy birthday, Noah. 25 years old, bro.
we made it to a quarter.
Damn,
I'm blessed, to be honest.
Unk.
2 unks.
Nah, bro. That
Keemo-
can't be a thing.
Dude, Keemo's young, bro. How old are you?
21.
21.
You know I'm young when I do that.
I realize now that I'm in this age, like being 21 is just a whole different mindset. Like actually,
What does that mean?
like, okay, what's your priorities right now other than like filming and stuff?
Man, you know, going to parties. You know, I'm obviously not. You know,
That's cap. I bet you do
wanna,
go out a lot.
If you want to be successful in life, you got to grow up faster than people.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
when you're 21, your mindset has to be 25.
True, but I
Facts,
feel like
though.
you do enjoy yourself as well.
Sometimes, yes.
As long as you get
Got
the
to.
grind done. You know what I mean?
course.
Like if you're finished with the grind, but the thing is the grind doesn't stop.
The grind doesn't stop, and the goal in life is to make the grind enjoyable.
Wow.
Speaking
Bars.
facts, bro.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure you have fun doing YouTube videos.
I love
Would you
it,
rather
bro.
do that or sit behind the desk? You know what I mean?
No, I'd rather do YouTube videos.
Right. Right. So the grind is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Bro, Keemo, we got to throw it back to when we first ever met. I think it was 2020?
It was.
Oh, no, it's 2020.
It was 2020 or 2021. It was the first
no.
video like surprising your cousin with TikTok Crush.
Was that it?
That was the first time we met.
Bro,
Damn.
so the way I even discovered you was through my cousin Noor. Like, she was like, have you seen this guy? Like, he reminds me of you. And I'm like, no, I haven't. So I started looking at your TikToks, and then you were doing like pranks on your mom. And I'm like, bro, this guy literally reminds me of my younger self. Because when I first met you, you were like 18, I think.
Yeah, like 19.
Yeah.
That's
Young.
wild.
So I hit you up, bro. Made a collab happen. You came over to my house. I wasn't even in this house or my other house, like where my parents are at. Like I had my, okay, it sounds crazy. I had my other house.
Damn.
I know.
They not like you.
Nah, bro. But it was crazy. Like when I met you, bro, like it felt like we had it felt like we were related.
Yeah, I agree. It was a supernatural, like it was just friendship born off the top.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I knew you before, right?
What?
I think
Did I not?
No. What do
Or
you
was that
mean?
my first time meeting you?
I think the first time I met you was the same collab you just mentioned.
Was it?
When
Did you know
surprised-
Keemo before?
No, not at all. But when you came over, I don't think I met you before. It was the first time was with Rug, I feel like.
Maybe.
But regardless, now I have 2 Middle Eastern Habibis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Come
surrounded.
on, bro.
You
Come
actually
on.
both introduced me to more like sides of
The
that,
Middle
which is
Eastern
crazy.
culture, bro.
Gave you some
I like
culture for me.
kanafa.
Kanafa, yes,
Great
bro.
dessert. Great dessert.
Uh-huh. Put that in the Dubai chocolate.
Ooh,
Oh,
hey,
have you tried it?
Of course, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty
fire.
good.
you go to
Pretty
Dubai
guys.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm going back in November. I go to Dubai quite often. Not quite often. I've been like 3 or 4 times.
That's often.
You've gone
I've gone once.
once.
Still my best vacation of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, Dubai is really fun. It's a really great
Advanced?
experience. It's advanced. It's safe. I like going just because there's so much to do.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like so futuristic. It
It's-
reminds me of Futurama.
There's so much to do. Like if you were to just go on a vacation and like let's say you wanted to just vlog but nothing serious, like you'd have a full on like crazy vlog.
Dude.
But there's like a
Yeah.
bunch of activities, and they got good hospitality out there as well.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is like one of the main staples in my career was my Dubai trip. Like some people actually discovered me through my Dubai trip, which is crazy. And the fan love out there, oh my gosh. Like I went in 2018. So I think I had just hit 10 million subs, but the fan love was crazy. So I can't even
Insane.
imagine if I went back today.
Why don't you go back?
I would love to. It was the 16-hour flight though.
Oh.
Hey man.
Hey, the 16-hour flight, I could do it, but man, I need to find the time.
Wait, but what airline did you fly?
Emirates?
Oh yeah, 16-hour flights laying down.
Stop. Okay,
Steak, fish. I was in the back of Spirit.
Really?
Cap.
Wait, you can't. I don't think you can take Spirit to Dubai, bro. I don't think they can make it there.
Nah,
I flew,
Frontier.
I flew on Emirates
Oh, okay.
and Qatar and Turkish and Emirates and
Damn.
my private jet. I forgot about that one. No, I'm just joking.
Bro, so like, I wanted to ask you what your first impressions were of me when you met me.
Okay, well, to be honest, I think I've told you this before. I grew up watching you. I'm a huge fan of you. And it's actually funny because recently my sister got her phone stolen, Sophie. She went to San Francisco for a festival with my
Ooh.
other sister,
I heard it's
Serene.
bad up there.
Yeah, they stole her phone like the first day or whatever. So she hasn't had a phone since. So what she's been doing is literally watching your videos.
No way.
She was telling me in the hotel room, I just watched FaZe Rug on the TV. I came home to visit my family and she's, you know, when you eat, you put something on to watch.
Yes.
She got the MacBook open, not even her phone because she doesn't have one, just the computer in front of her watching your videos.
Dude, stop.
And I was
man.
like,
That makes
no
me
way.
so
I was like,
happy.
you like FaZe Rug? She's like, yeah. I was like, you know, you met him before. Like, he's been here. Because every time she meets you, she's so nonchalant. And then she's over here just watching every single one of your videos.
That's
when
awesome.
When she doesn't have a phone, like, you're her source of entertainment.
Oh my
It brought
gosh.
bad memories because that's how it was for me growing up as well.
Bro, dude, that makes me so happy. First off, I have to say your family is amazing. I've met everyone. I think, have I met Sarah though? I don't think I've met Sarah, but
I'm
I've
not
met
sure,
everyone
actually.
else.
Yeah.
I've met everyone else. You grew up with 5 sisters.
5, yep.
How was that?
Wow.
How was that dynamic in that household? I'm actually
So
curious.
growing up with 5 sisters, I feel like, I mean, it used to change like every week or month, like who my favorite sister is, and who I'm closest.
You would cycle through.
I'd cycle through, but I think growing up and until this day, I'm closest to Serene. Well, I'm actually, because of social media, I feel like I've gone closer to every single one of my sisters.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know like how my relationship would be with them if it wasn't for social media.
I feel you.
If
Kinda
I went to
bring you guys
college,
together
yeah,
and just,
exactly. If
like,
I went to
really-
college, like maybe I would have joined like if social media was out the equation and I just lived like a college life, joined the fraternity or whatever it was, like I don't think I'd have a close relationship as I do right now.
See, it's crazy how making videos can actually make you closer with people.
It's funny because it makes us closer, but it pushes us away, but it also brings us back together.
I get exactly
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
You
Yeah.
know that, bro. I mean, like, we kind of have the same dynamic, like making videos with our family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's super cool, but then there's times where it gets stressful.
So what I learned is in the beginning, all I want to do is film. So when in my head, I'm just like, Seema, come here. Sophie, come here. Serene, come here. Like just nonstop ideas and just grabbing them here and there and kind of like not using them, but not really thinking about them in a sense where it's like anything other than a video.
I get what you're
Does
saying.
that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's hard to turn that off as well because it's like your main priority right now is to get something
Exactly,
done, but
so-
you don't want to bother them and also like
Right.
overwhelm them.
So as I like grew up into like more social media, like over the years, I kind of learned that, you know, it's better to just be nice and not forceful.
Yeah.
I used to be forceful.
I get what you're
I was like, come here and do the video. Like what the hell is your problem?
It's just
Like
you were mad energetic as a few years back. I feel
Dude.
like you still are, but dude, I can't imagine living with you.
Well, yeah, but you also learn that like I just hate to rely on people. Like I hate to be like, oh freak, I need to film a video, but no one's home.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling. And I need to get a video out, but no one's home or everyone's lazy. They don't want to film today.
I get you.
So you just like kind of shift your mindset and figure out ways where it's like, how can I do it without needing someone 24/7?
And it is hard though.
It is hard. It's definitely hard because the fans love to see when we're together. I'm sure your fans love to see when you're, with your mom or dad or brother as well. But
All my cousins,
all your
bro.
cousins and stuff. But sometimes it's just hard to get everyone in the same room.
And it's like everyone's so busy with their own personal life too. And that's what I've learned, not recently, but like in the past few years, that like I can't just like hit people up the day before and say, yo, I need you for a video tomorrow.
Right.
It's like now I have to consider like they have their own lives, their schedules.
Right.
Like we have to make time for each other. And I think that's one of our struggles is always like trying to get people for videos.
Which is crazy, but at the same time, it makes sense too.
It makes sense.
Because like you said, like, everyone grows up, and I mean, when you were growing up in general with them, it's not like they had full on jobs and everything. Everyone was probably just vibing and doing their
Yeah.
own thing. So it's like things
But
change.
you guys built something nice here. Like even if like no one wants to be in your videos again, like you and Noah are a great dynamic duo.
Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate
And people
that.
love to see you guys. But regardless, you built such an authentic brand where you could honestly just do it alone. People
Facts.
would love to watch you.
yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to build as well, moving into the new years. Because my family and I, it's always been the family. Always family,
100%.
family. No one has seen me without my sister, and no one has seen my sister without me.
Mm-hmm.
But, as you grow older, like you want to like kind of separate that and figure out your own personal brand.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what are you doing to help make that happen right now? Like, what are you getting into? I see you dropped a reality show.
Yeah. So honestly, right now it's more family based rather than.
But it's cool, bro. I was
Yeah.
watching some of the episodes. It's like keeping up with the Kardashians, but
That's what a lot of people have been comparing us to, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is super
Huge.
sick. It's huge. I think we have a unique brand as well because I have 5 sisters, and it's weird to say, but they are beautiful.
no, yeah, of course.
So weird. I don't want to say that.
It's not weird, bro. You're showing
Nah, I'm
respect.
playing.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
facts.
My sisters are beautiful. You feel me? And people, they think they're beautiful as well. So, when you have 5 sisters and then me and we all. What am I trying to say?
It's
My
just a
sisters
cool
are hot.
dynamic.
No, I'm playing.
He said my sisters are hot.
I'm playing. I'm
No,
playing.
but
Chill,
no,
chill.
I was gonna say it to me, at least from an outsider, like it's such a cool dynamic. Like just give me my money. No, I'm just kidding. 5 sisters is like crazy to me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so we're five. The way I look at the brand is I have 5 sisters as
Yeah.
well as me, and we all are like we're beautiful individuals.
Yeah.
We're Middle Eastern, but we were born in the United States, so we don't follow like everything
Traditional.
traditionally. You know what I
get you,
mean?
yeah.
And a lot of people have told me like what's unique about me or what they like about me is we broke the barrier between like the Middle East and the West. You know what I mean? Like we showed that, even though we're Middle Eastern, we're still human.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We adapt to where we were born in the US. We adapt to the people we're around. So we've shown that, we're not just like a strict, crazy, like to the book religion.
You feel like
If
you
that
open
makes
doors
sense.
and senses of like kind of showing your culture off more, is what you're saying.
Yes, that as well, but it's also showing that like, we've adapted to where we were born.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say like, oh, no one shows that side that you're showing on the internet. So, or almost like a voice for some Middle Eastern people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can relate to that because even like my parents both being from Iraq. By the way, where's your background exactly?
My parents are from Syria,
Syria.
Aleppo. Halab.
Okay. My parents are from Tel Kep. It's like a village from Iraq.
Right.
And they came to the States and they were pretty much raising me and Brandon to have that lifestyle of, college doctor or like college lawyer, that like strict what Middle Eastern families always want you to do
Right.
is like follow that. And then, thankfully this whole YouTube thing came along and it took me so long to convince my parents that this is what I wanted to do. Cause I'm sure it was like that with you. I don't know. But like, did your family believe in this stuff about like making money on social media?
Social media was never in the picture. It was more music based. That's how I grew up. I wanted to be a rapper. I told my dad I want to be a rapper. He was all for it because I was still young when I had the vision. And my mom was for it, but it was more like, okay, you can try, you can do it. But if you don't make anything happen before you graduate high school, you got to go to college. And it was just, follow the family business. My dad owned the car dealership at the time. And it was looking like that, I had to take it over or work there or figure out my own path.
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny because Serene, that's why I'm super close to her. She always helped me with my music career, like figuring out, you should drop a song or you should do this or reach out to this person for marketing or whatever.
She's like your assistant.
Yeah, almost.
Facts. Very supportive.
So I was always like throughout high school, always pushing on like music. Like I was the one kid dropping a song and a music video every week. Like I'd hand out flyers, like come to my house, a music video on Friday. Like I was that kid. And then, it's funny how like timing and everything works out. TikTok came out. My friend was on it. At the time, it was being promoted as like a dancing app musically. Yeah. Because it was taken over. And I never downloaded the app. I was like, I don't dance. This is weird. It's not for me. I'm going to stick to making music, whatever. My friend showed me like, I have like 2 million views. And I never got even 100,000 views. And I was working so hard with music and all this stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about 1 million views? Let me see. It was the dumbest video ever. He was recording like some guy in a suit at Chick-fil-A. And the caption was the CEO of Chick-fil-A.
That's it?
And I was like, you got 2 million views from that? I downloaded the app.
ASAP.
Everything from my camera roll. Because I would do like Freestyle Fridays was my thing. I'd just freestyle on a Friday and post it. Freestyle Fridays. So I took all the content I had on my camera roll and just posted on TikTok once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever. And then one night, this is like, I swear this is almost like 2 or 3 weeks before COVID hit and COVID became a thing and we went on lockdown. I posted one video with my mom. It was very random. I told my sister to come record me. At the time, I'd break my phone a lot. Like I probably got like 2 or 3 phones in a month because I'd just drop it careless. Like I don't even have a case right now.
Nothing's changed.
A few scratches on the bottom.
Yeah, nothing has changed. So I just got a new phone, but I had like an old other phone that was broken. So I told my sister, Serene, come record this. I'm gonna prank mama real quick. I dropped the book on the ground and I was like, oh my God, I broke my new phone. And then I think she knew like I was recording and she just gave me a hilarious reaction. She was punching the air and just yelling in Arabic. The next day I woke up, I had 1 million views. So I was like, we're on All Grown Up. Holy shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yes. Wait, was that your first viral video?
That was my first video.
That was your
viral.
Cocaine prank?
Yeah, basically. But it wasn't on YouTube. I wish it was.
How was your reaction then? You woke up and you're like, what the fuck?
So my reaction, this is the funny part, like how God works and how everything works. And if you work hard enough and you believe in yourself, things are meant for you.
Yeah.
I got 1 million views and it wasn't like, oh my God, yeah, woohoo. It was more like something clicked. I went straight to the comments. Like something clicked in my head where it was like, okay, let me figure out
this is something
how I could replicate this. I read the comments. And it was really smart of me. Like you study why it goes viral. That's why comments are very important. You pick up on like, oh my God, she was, that's my language. People were talking about how she was cursing in Arabic.
Yeah.
So I started making more videos with my mom since that day. And she would just curse in Arabic. And it blew up crazy in the Middle East. And from there, I never, like each video would do 1 million views. Like
crazy.
Right off the bat, 1 million views, 1 million views, 1 million views. And I was really smart because and consistency is key. I never once missed a day of posting. So this is kind of how it worked out. And then COVID hit. At that time, I probably had like 20 videos uploaded with my mom. Each video was almost 1 million views. So it was doing really well.
Yeah.
Once COVID hit, it was just a hurricane, dude. Because TikTok blew up during COVID.
That's when I made my TikTok account.
At the time, TikTok wasn't super big, but it was known.
Yeah.
But during COVID the app blew up and I blew up with it. I'm telling you, like for months, because we went on lockdown for was supposed to be like 2 weeks, turned into a month to 2 to 3.
Yep.
I was growing 1 million followers a week for months straight.
A week?
A week.
Disgusting.
I hit 1 million followers the same week we went on lockdown. And I was like, yo, I got 1 million followers. This is crazy. Next week I had 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. It happened so rapidly. And it also was the help of my sisters. One day my mom wasn't home, but I was in such a routine of posting
Grind
and not
mode.
missing a day.
Yeah.
because it was still summer for me, basically. I was in a lockdown, but it was still a couple months left of school. We had to lock in for Zoom log in for Zoom. I basically had dropped out at that point.
Yeah.
I don't even remember graduating because it was supposed to be a drive-through graduation. I never went. I never got my diploma. I never did anything. I basically just disappeared with COVID and just did my social media. I just focused on that. My mom was at home one day. My sisters were. I was like, I need to post. I put my sisters in a video and it just went even just crazier.
So the first time you put your sisters in a video was when your mom wasn't available because you were only making videos with your mom?
Yeah, I was only making videos with my mom. I didn't even like unlock the family. I didn't even unlock my sisters.
That's a new level right
character.
there.
Like,
New
I didn't even
characters
unlock
unlocked.
new characters. Yeah, it was just me and my mom. And then once I unlocked new characters, it was just a tsunami. More fans, more followers, more views, and then it started going out to my sisters. My sister would wake up with 15,000 followers on Instagram.
Dude.
And I was like, you guys need to make a
I
TikTok.
can't imagine their reaction to that. Like just being introduced to like kind of fame and stardom through TikTok.
Can I
Yeah.
just like bring up again like how much I can relate to that story and why I feel like we're so close?
Yeah.
Bro, I like my first viral video was with my mom. So I kept making videos with my mom.
Right.
And then I started expanding. But then I started putting my family in my videos, my cousins, my brother, everyone. Then they started waking up with thousands of followers.
right.
Like people started loving them as well. How similar are our stories,
It's
bro?
very similar.
It's
extremely
crazy. You
similar.
just started on TikTok and I did it on YouTube. So
Right.
just two different platforms.
Right.
That's so sick, bro.
Yeah, so extremely similar story. I think that's why we share an amazing bond.
Of course, bro. Of course.
Gee, Noah,
Hey,
don't be
thanks.
jealous.
Noah, you're here.
I'm
No,
kind of
but-
like in
You're
the corner over
sandwiched
here,
right
man.
now.
Whoa, I like that.
Hey, you know.
Hey, yo, okay, relax. But
Nah.
I do want to bring it back to something. You were talking about your dad, right? How he has a dealership. Like,
Right.
okay, I know, we've been to his house and everything. How did he, start his own success? And, your dad's very sophisticated. You
So
know what
I've
I mean?
heard his story many times. If I'm not mistaken, this is how it goes. He came from Syria with only like 100 or 200 bucks in his pocket. Typically, basically like every Arab dad or everyone,
Yep.
every dad that comes from a foreign country, $100 in his pocket. He started like literally just hustling. Like, I think he was doing everything from painting walls to cutting grass to literally anything to get money
From
in
the
his
ground
pocket.
up.
Dude, it's
Right.
crazy, man.
And then I think he bought his first car or whatever, and it was like a junk car. And then he just had a garage, and he would just remodel. What's the word? Not
Like fix it
remodel,
up?
Like fix it up, and then sell it. And it started from one car to two,
Just flipping.
Flipping
three,
cars.
flipping cars, and then he had 8 to 10 cars, and he had a lot. He bought a lot at that point, or started renting it out. I'm not sure, but it's really just growing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing as a YouTube channel or a TikTok page. You have 1 video to 2 videos to 3 videos, and every video has to be better than the
and-
last.
Yeah.
And you continue to grow.
You can really relate anything.
You can relate anything because at the end of the day, if you want to be successful, it all comes down to the same principles.
Yep.
Being consistent and always trying to outshine what you did last. You know what I mean?
Another common Middle Eastern thing, like when, if your parents come from a foreign country, is opening a liquor store.
Yeah.
So that's how my parents started, is like my dad came here, no money to his name. Same with my mom. And they just started working at a liquor store. And then same thing like your dad. My dad just kept grinding, hustling. And he was able to, open up his own liquor store. And from there, just carry on the legacy, bro.
Right. So that's how that's how my dad did it. Your dad is similar. Are you sure we're not brothers?
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy.
Imagine.
So it turned into your dad turned that into owning a car dealership.
So yeah, so once you go from 8 to 10, I think he had like 50 or 60 cars. That's when he had his highest, and that's when business was really good. He had his dealership for 30 to 40 years. I think about 33 years. He had 2 locations at one point, but he focused on just growing one. And that's pretty much how he did it. But from there, he would just do investments as well. Owning
Stocks.
property, but he's very into the stock market.
I remember he was talking to me about that when I came over once.
Yeah, stock market is great. I'm into it right now. It's a very it's very up and down. Like it's 50-50. You're either going to win or you're going to lose, but you have to learn to not be greedy and learn when to sell off and learn
Patience.
patience.
I mean, I feel like with your dad, he knows patience because, he had all girls and he probably wanted a boy.
Definitely,
And he just kept
definitely.
shooting until he had you. You know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
one,
So are you
actually.
the middle child?
I'm basically the middle, right? So I have 3 older, Sarah, Serene, Sabby, that's the order. Then it goes me. and then I have 2 younger, Sophie and Seema. So yeah, I'd say I'm in the middle, right?
Yeah. That's
I'd
like
assume so.
mid.
I was gonna say too, your childhood was probably freaking blessed because I can't imagine being a kid in a liquor store all day just having unlimited
Bro,
snacks and
I
candy.
would go with my dad all the time, and like every time before we left, I would always just hit the candy aisle. Always. Or if I didn't go with him, he would just bring me candy and chips all the time.
Bro.
But then when I got older and I got addicted to Xbox, he would take the power cord to my Xbox to work with him. So I couldn't play Xbox when I'd come home because I'd have to like do my homework.
diabolical.
Dude, that's exactly how my dad was. But he never let us eat candy or like chips or anything like that. When he'd see us, he'd go, "What is this junk you're eating?"
We finally found an opposite between us.
Yeah, that's one little opposite. But my dad has diabetes, so I think that's why.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So anytime he sees us eating like junk food, he's always like,
Aware.
"Don't
Yeah.
eat that." But now
Is he doing good?
Yeah, he's doing great now.
Okay.
He has it all under control, so
That's
everything's
good.
fine. He's really healthy. I mean, you see my dad; he's 60 years old.
Bro,
but
he looks good.
he looks like Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
Full of energy.
Full of energy. He's great. He's great, and he just got back from Syria. He went to go visit his family.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I want to know how you get trusted with certain cars. Because I mean, when you've pulled up today,
Oh my gosh.
you know, I'm over here parking and I look in front of me and I see both of your tires on the curb over the grass. And I'm like, oh, he's trolling. Like he's probably just like fucking with me and he just wants to like have a laugh. But I'm like, no, like I think he's being serious. So you backed up and one of your tires went off the curb and now we're chilling, but the other one remained on. So how does that happen? Like,
So I think what happened was when I pulled up, I looked at Rug's driveway, and I thought for a second, should I park in the driveway? Because I wanted to. I didn't really want to park on the curb.
Bro, you have the authority to park in my driveway.
But I was like, nah, whatever. So I whipped around because it's a little cul-de-sac, and as I'm whipping around, you come.
yeah.
So now I'm parking on the curb, and I'm looking at my rear view mirror, and I see you. I don't know. I got nervous.
Nerves kick in,
The
bro.
nerves
Over
kicked
me.
in. I didn't know, bro. I'm not a great parker. So I'm like, this guy's about to watch me park. Ah, shit. So I get close to the curb, and I'm in an SUV, so you don't really feel when you... I guess I was over the curb because I was like, holy, I'm
Not
really...
just any
Both
SUV.
tires
it's
is
a Maybach
crazy.
truck.
Yeah, it was a Maybach, and the rims are very like the highest rims you could get. So I didn't want to scratch it. So I was super like thinking of no one's watching me. I'm on the curb. Am I gonna scratch my rim? Holy shit! Like it was a movie.
We got to revoke his
And
license.
then I walk out because I look out my window.
So yeah, I got out of my car. So first off, both tires are on the grass at this point over the curb. I take off one, and I thought I was done. I thought I was lined up. I get out. I dab Rug up. Everything's normal. You guys say something like, "What's wrong?" I look. My car is literally on the freaking curb.
okay,
Like,
I
one
think
whole wheel on the
we
grass.
both have to change his contact to Degrassi.
I'm down.
All right,
Degrassi.
that's your new nickname.
Dude, I thought you were pranking me.
Dude, I swear I'm a good driver. I'm a good parker, but you know your curb is kind of weird.
It's like sideways.
It's not
you know what I
straight.
mean?
It's like
Yeah.
so. Yeah. No, it makes me nervous.
Hey, I thought you were saying that I don't know if it was last time that I saw you that like your car had some problems. Like was it
so
a lemon car?
So I bought a Mercedes Maybach from Mercedes, and if you ever buy a Mercedes or any type of car, the salesperson is gonna sell you on a dream. Free car washes, this, that. We're gonna take care of you. You're a VIP customer. Of
course.
Blah 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 blah. And then he's gonna hit you with, just fill this out when you have a chance. Leave me a great review. Do not fill out the great review. I don't even know what camera I'm looking at. Do not fill out that review until everything is promised. Because I promised you the second I filled out that review, it was gone.
No communication.
No communication. Oh, yeah, just come in. Horrible service.
Yep.
Horrible everything.
Can agree.
And you just bought a $250,000 car.
I've been scammed by dealerships before too. Big time.
How?
Bro, I bought this beautiful one of one G63 Benz.
I remember it.
It was a beautiful color. I don't remember the exact one, but it was one of one in America. So they were selling that to me. It's like, you're never going to see anything like this again. You got to pay $60,000 over sticker price. Because at that time, I think there was like a shortage in the chips where you had to pay over sticker. Did you have to pay over sticker?
So we were negotiating for a good amount of time, and I got the card. It was for sale around 222,000, and I got it
Okay.
for 206.
That's great. That's a good deal.
My dad was there helping me, and he knows the game inside out.
See, bro. Oh yeah, no, your dad probably knows a lot more than my
bro,
dad.
if it was just me right there, I'd have been like, could you do 220?
Or you would have said, "Can we do 250?" Like, I want to give you a tip.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but I got the car, and I think I only had it for like 6 months before I moved to LA, right? So I was driving to LA with all my stuff in the car, and I got a flat tire. So pulled over, fixed it up, went back to LA, and then the next day, me and Noah were just like driving to go film, and we're going up this hill.
It's crazy because we are going over and you could just see downtown LA, and that's where we're headed in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we were going up the hill, and then out of nowhere, like my car is just stopping, bro. My foot is on the gas, full throttle, and it's just stopping, and then it's starting to slowly come back.
No way.
And I stop, I park, call the dealership. They told me to bring it in, and I think it was able to drive like 20, 30 miles per hour. So we were on like the freeway.
So was the tire the problem, or was just the car?
So no, the tire was just like the beginning. And then I took it to the dealership, and they told me all these things that it had wrong with it. They told me they're going to order parts. They get the parts, they put the parts in, and they're like, oh wait, that wasn't the problem. Now we have to order more parts.
Man.
And this whole time I'm like waiting. Every part takes like a month to come in. And bro, they keep trying all these things. And keep in mind, when I go to the dealership, these guys are freaking giving me attitude. They're mean mugging me. They're talking shit about me. Cause like they knew who I was.
Which I don't understand. Like you could be their number one customer.
I just don't get it.
Potentially buy every car in there if they really wanted to sell it.
Yeah. So then they,
People really mess it up.
Yeah. Then they just come to me and said, yeah, your car is never going to work again. It's a lemon car.
Did you get your money back?
I did. Full money. You should have. So what you could do is, my dad was telling me about this. You could get your money back plus what you paid again. Yeah, they were telling me, like, someone was telling me to get like a lemon lawyer.
You could get a lemon lawyer, so you'd get like, let's say you paid 200 grand, you'd get 400 back.
Yeah, I just didn't have the time for that. I'm like, you know what? Give me my money back, and I'll just go buy another G-Wagon. The only thing is, it was sad because it was that one of one.
Yeah.
Now, Noah, you want to tell them?
Well, at least you drove it for free, basically.
Yeah, but you want to tell Keemo what happened like 3 weeks later? This is after it was considered a lemon and it didn't work.
So we actually know someone who worked at that dealership.
Garrick.
From Garrick and Brittany.
Oh, really?
At that time, he wasn't fully on TikTok and he was working there. So he kind of knew some inside information. But regardless, about a few weeks later, I was on the freeway on that same kind of intersection where the dealership was. And I seen his color car on the road, driving exact same model, like back on the road and fully functioning.
And my car didn't have a back tire anymore. You know how the G-Wagons have the wheel on the back?
Right.
We used that for my flat tire. And the G-Wagon that Noah saw didn't have that on the back either.
It was exact.
So I wonder, like, in my head, I'm like, did they legit just lie to me saying that it wasn't working anymore so they could just flip it?
That's really weird.
I would assume so if it's like a special rare edition. I mean,
it was crazy. And bro, at that time, I was just like, I gave up. I'm like, you know what? I moved on, man.
It doesn't make sense because if they were to give you your money back and they flip it, how much could they sell it for more?
They could probably find another person who's willing to just pay that extra.
That's crazy.
You know, like people are willing to get, even if it's like $10,000 extra, bro, like they're willing to go through all that struggle just to do that.
Right. I feel you. Yeah. It's almost like I was going to lemon my car because I got check engine lights first week, second week, whatever. We fixed it. I've been driving it more carefully. The problem with me is like I'll whip a car. Like I'm driving a Maybach. I'm whipping it like it's a Honda Civic. Like I'm just like hitting the curb. I'm doing whatever. So I've been a lot more careful. I don't want to lemon my car and I don't want to sell it. I don't want to take it back. I want to build my collection.
I feel
you know what I mean? Like I don't really care to like, if I spent the money on it, my mindset's more like I'll just remake the money. I'll make the money back. And I want to keep it. And eventually if I really need to sell off anything, the value is there. I could take
bro,
it
that
back.
car is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Is that your dream car or do you have a dream car?
I don't have like a dream car. It's more like what's like, obviously growing up, I really want a Lamborghini. So I'd say like a Lambo would be super sick. But my next car that I want is a Porsche GT-RS. Carbon fiber and everything.
Is that the one Ronaldo has?
I think so.
Not Ronaldo, stable Ronaldo. FaZe Ronaldo.
Okay, I know. Yeah, so Porsche GTR, I think it's a GT-RS. I'm not like
GT3 RS? I don't know. I'm not
like
huge into cars like that.
It's the one that looks cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to tap into your music career. Because you've been wanting, you said your dream was to be a rapper. And you still do music to this day, correct?
Yeah, so I do music. I try to drop a song a month with a music video because I found a way to just add it into my content, getting reactions from my sisters and starting trends within the family. So it works out really well. So I'm just trying to be consistent with once a month.
A-Rap Money was a slapper. I'm not gonna lie,
A-Rap
bro.
Money and it don't stop.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nah, that was crazy, bro. How many views does that have?
Arab Money has, I think, 8 million, but it's Walkin' that has 11 or 12 now.
How does that go?
Okay, I walked in this bit.
Hey.
The one where I'm
Eyes
just
lit.
like, talk shit, you go get them chopsticks.
Hey,
I'm
bro.
a goon, mama never raised a bitch.
Hey.
Yeah.
So, bro, I saw that like some of your music gets hate, but only because of like your culture.
Man,
Subject matter?
at one point you just can't care. People are going to come at you for anything. People
Yeah.
are going to say, oh, I'm Muslim, but you're making music. Like, you can't please everyone.
Of course.
And again, like, yes, I'm Muslim, but not everyone follows the religion to the pin, to
Yeah.
the point. I think religion is in the heart and everyone has their own relationship with God.
For sure.
As long as you do good as a person and you try your best every day, I think that's what matters the most.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I feel like the music thing is like, yeah, you can't be like that perfect, like to the T. You
It's
know what
funny
I mean?
because people are like, oh my God, you're Muslim, you're making music. Okay, but you're on TikTok and you're listening to music.
Yeah, you can't judge.
You know what I mean? Like
when-
people will come at you at every single way, but then again, being a Muslim, you're not allowed to judge other people. But here you are judging.
Yeah.
So at one point,
and it's your passion, bro.
yeah, you can't really care how people will, what's the word, perceive you? Is
Yeah.
that the right word?
Yeah, you got it.
Perceive you or look at you. You got to just do your own thing, stay focused, and
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
yeah, exactly. But I think religion is in the heart. You
Yeah.
feel me? Everyone has their own relationship.
Who are your artists on rotation? I wonder how you get inspired.
Dude, my favorite artist right now is Russ. To be honest,
really?
I think Russ is a great artist.
Independent.
I thought he was gonna say Drake because he walked into my house. I hit the weed too hard.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys don't know where that's from.
Where's that from?
I don't.
I thought you were
That
actually
was
just
Kendrick
saying
Lamar's diss.
Oh.
He said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough.
Uh-huh.
You gonna make
Meet
me
the
bring
Grams?
back, bruh. No, it's Euphoria.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I think Kendrick won that beef.
Unk.
If we want to get into
it.
it,
Yeah, I think so
definitely won.
too. I have a 10-foot painting of Drake in my house.
Yeah, you gotta. It's all right. I think he needed it.
Do you
Because right
think-
now his last couple of drops have been
They've been fire.
fire.
Do you think that that painting lost value or it gained value? I don't think Drake can lose value.
I
bro.
don't think he could lose value. There's actually something funny I saw on TikTok. Like, even though Drake lost the battle, he still benefited and everyone around him benefited, even
course.
Kendrick and everyone. So, when you're at that point, you can't be brought down. You just bring people up with you,
Come on.
So,
So Russ is in your rotation.
Russ is in my rotation.
else?
I like him because his lyrics are great. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they have so much value. If you ever, like, really need to learn something, there's a song that is called Put You on Game by him. And he breaks it down from like paying your taxes to being successful to who you want to surround yourself by, all this thing. And it's super sick because it's a fire rap song, but like the lyrics have so much value.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, and he has 2 books that are self-improvement books, and he aligns them with music that he had dropped, with songs.
Dude,
So-
I don't get the Russ hate because like I see it all the time. I don't know if it's still a thing, but like I don't get it. Where did that come from?
He wore a t-shirt, right?
So
It's like fuck Russ, right? That's the
it started because he has a song called Don't Fall For It, and he basically says it's going to get a lot of hate, but it's the truth. He started in the beginning just talking shit. Like any rapper that has a gun or drugs or whatever, he just come at them like you're bullshit. Like your music has no value. This is how you stay popping. You have to do drugs and blah, blah, blah. So that's how like he was kind of like attacking everyone in that sort of way, which is, I guess, how people started hating on him. But right now, I think he has one of the craziest fan bases.
He does.
He drops a song a week and then he'll go on tour literally the next week and the entire stadium will be singing the song he just dropped.
That's crazy.
Like it's kind of insane.
His movement's wild. Like
He has a crazy
He
movement.
pockets everything too.
And he pockets everything, is 100% independent.
that.
He
Wow,
just
all
got offered
royalties.
like 60 million for his catalog and he declined.
damn,
it's
he
pretty
sees the
crazy.
value in it.
Definitely.
Because I see him talk about all the time, like how Spotify and all those platforms favor rappers. Like he'll never be on like a top 25 list with
yeah.
music and stuff, and that's why he owns what he has.
Right.
No label push, but he still has, enough movement to get by.
His fan base, bro. That's all you need is your
Loyal.
dedicated, loyal fan base.
Yeah, he breaks it down pretty nicely. Like once you make connections and stuff, like why are you gonna sign to Warner Music and have them take 50% if you know the guy that markets for Warner.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah.
that's how his mindset is.
And he's a short king.
He's short kings,
Come on,
man.
bro. I think
Hey,
how
you know,
tall is he? Like 5'6"?
all the legends are short kings. We got Kevin Hart,
Come
Justin
on.
Bieber, Tory Lanez, me,
Uzi.
Rug, Simplistic.
Wait, Justin
Uzi.
Bieber's short?
Justin Bieber's like 5'6".
No,
7.
he is not.
I swear.
I'm gonna look it up right now, bro. He's like, I'm gonna guess 5'10". There's no way Justin Bieber is
I thought
short
he was
like
a bit
that.
taller.
His height is 5'9".
Oh, okay. That's kind of short,
Yeah.
right?
On a good day, you know what I mean? But yeah, short kings.
What's your
Tom
goal?
Holland. Zendaya's taller than him, you know what I mean?
True.
Dude, there was a time when we were at the mall and there was these foreign fans that didn't know who Rug was. So we told them that he was Tom Holland and they took a picture with him thinking he was Spider-Man.
Yeah, we did that. That was funny.
Oh wait, you were with us?
Yeah, it was the last video we did together.
Oh.
So there was like some fans, where were they from? New Zealand or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
remember
were like,
now.
who's that guy? I was like, Tom Holland. Who? The new Spider-Man. And then they took a picture with you.
Bro, it was crazy because like we were all kind of getting mobbed at the mall. I haven't gotten mobbed like that by myself before. You know what I mean? So like having you and Noah there, like it was cool to see. Like I took a step back and I saw this big ass crowd there. I'm like, damn.
It's like
Forming something like that on a random Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
it's me and Noah are the ugly best friends.
yeah.
And
Stop.
we make you look pretty.
I like how he tries to include us in
know what I
it,
mean?
and me too.
Well, no, I mean like, bro, you guys were meeting a lot of fans.
we got like 2 or
We
3
was
out of the
vibing.
50.
You guys told everyone that I was the new Spider-Man.
That's the new
bro.
Spider-Man.
Like I would freak out if I saw the new Spider-Man.
You look like him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When did you find out you first had motion?
Since birth?
Since birth.
Clip farming on the podcast.
Nah, we can't clip farm, bro.
I like your yacht from Ohio.
We could go gap for gap. Fuck that. We could go Riz for Riz.
Is that Livy Dunn?
Skibbity?
Skibbity toilet.
This is Brainrot, guys. Come on.
Nah, bro, come on. This is all grown up. We can't be doing that. We can't be
We're
doing that,
grown
bro.
up, man. But sometimes you can't take the child out you.
No, I know. And the
True.
thing is, you're young, bro. Like, you're 21. Like, I feel like you still got that brain rot in you.
21.
Hey, the original was 9 plus 10. That was our
Exactly.
brain rot. You know what I'm saying? These
Right.
nuts.
Right.
Bro, you know what sucks? Like, you know, you said you can't take the child out of you. Bro, like, that's how I feel. But then I got people like, yo, Rug, chill, you're pushing 30. And I'm like, bro, no, I still want to be fun. I still want to be energetic.
man,
I want to
the
be
key-
like goofy.
Your dad's like that, and he doesn't remind me of an older guy.
Dude, my dad's like 55 and he posts more TikToks than me. He'll
Bro,
post on
you
YouTube.
have to think about it like this. You're on this planet once. You have one life. Why are you gonna live it serious? You know what I mean?
Come
Like
on.
you could be 50 years old and still go, "What's up, guys? Welcome back to FaZe Rug's channel." You're just living your dream. You're making yourself happy. If you have an inner child in you, you stay young.
Yeah.
You
The
know
goal
what I mean?
is because I mean everyone always compares inner child for the fact that your childhood is mostly when you're learning new things, having the most fun, being happy. So why not have that when you're older?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you
you-
can still learn new things.
Yeah,
100% every
when you're a
day.
child, you're a sponge, which means when you're around anything, you absorb it, and that's how you learn. So if you could stay a sponge your entire life, you'll never not learn.
Dude, Keemo is spitting
Dude,
right now.
yeah,
Did you look
dude.
all this up before, like on the way here?
Yeah.
he's like,
I'm really knowledgeable, man. I tell you, I used to like in high school, I used to wake up, I swear, for 4 years straight, from freshman year to senior year, I'd wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. I'd go straight to the gym, come back around 5 a.m. I'd read, I'd journal, make myself breakfast, and go to school at 6:30, 7 a.m. every single day.
discipline.
And I'd use my journals to write down, I will do this, I will do that. And then I'd use the next page. I'd wake up in the morning, look in the mirror. I am a champion. I am this. I am all the things that I wanted to do, which is basically manifesting.
Is that like affirmations?
It's affirmations, but it's like the universe. I don't know if you're a believer in like the law of attraction or manifestation, but whatever you say really plays into like reality. The universe works in your favor when you work with it.
Yeah.
For example, I just moved into my new apartment and like,
Congrats.
thank you.
Congrats, bro.
So I moved into a new spot, and instead of like watching movies or having TV shows play throughout the day, I'd watch a lot of podcasts recently. And I told myself, watching all these podcasts, like I want to be on a podcast. Like I want to do a lot more podcasts. A couple days later, Rug literally hits me up and says, "Yo, you want to be on the podcast?" So that's like
Dude.
just one example of literally just whatever you want in life or whatever you want to achieve, speak it into existence and believe it. But words don't have value without action. So
Facts.
believe it,
Bro, I
work
love
towards
this
it.
guy.
Dude, no, I'm actually learning a lot, bro.
I feel like a lot of the times people think it's coincidences when in reality it's like either you spoke it into existence or things are happening to you for a reason to learn.
Dude, I'm
Right,
a
like
huge
Kobe,
believer
they
in
don't
that.
see the 10,000 shots he did. You know, all those stories and stuff. They don't see the behind the scenes. They just see what is shown.
Yeah, and you already know he put in that work, bro.
Like right after, what are you doing right after this?
Filming a video.
So like anyone else would just, I filmed the podcast for the day, I'm gonna kick it. You know what I mean?
No, see, that's the thing. It's like being complacent. Like, I feel like if you really want it, like you gotta grind even after you're done with what you did. Like, even if it's not like doing something else physically or like whatever it is, but like planning your next day, doing something else to further like what you want to do in your life. So like, let's say you finish like a full day, like 8 hours of whatever you want to do. It's like you got 3 hours left in the day. It's like you could kick your feet up, play video games, which I think is still important to have those days. Or if you want it, you got to start planning what you're going to do tomorrow and like maybe getting a head start.
Exactly. You got to
It's
fall
being
in
the
love
most
with
productive.
right. You got to fall in love with self-improvement.
Exactly.
Even if it's going to the gym. Maybe it has nothing to do with your YouTube channel, for example, but going to the gym and is a mentally strengthening thing, which will take you further. You know what I mean?
I want to work out so bad. You don't understand, man. Like, I suck with that. Like, I suck with the consistency side of it because I did start working out with Brandon William. We got a few workouts in, and after like 2 or 3 workouts, I started feeling so much better mentally.
Right.
And then shit just happened. I got really busy again. Brandon got busy, so we couldn't like link up for workouts as much. And like from there, I just couldn't be consistent.
Yeah, so I've been trying to work out more. I used to be very shredded. I used to have my only job that I used to have was an under the table paying job. I used to be a trainer at a kickboxing gym.
Used to fight.
I used to fight. Like I got my black belt. I worked at a
Damn, bro.
kickboxing gym.
Bro,
Black belt is this like you could actually cause some damage.
dude, I'm learning a lot more about you through this conversation than I knew before.
Hey man, hey, that's why we're here.
Dude, that's sick, bro.
So yeah, I got my black belt. I taught myself boxing, and then I did kickboxing. I did a little bit of MMA. Like my number one sport is martial arts. I love martial arts. So I used to work at a kickboxing gym, and that's when I was shredded to the bone, like Bruce Lee body, crazy. And then COVID hit, the videos started taking off. I started eating and filming and not working out as much. I lost the body, but now I've been getting back into it. I think the number one thing is, sometimes I get busy. Like I haven't worked out in almost a week now because I've just been busy. But it's also, if you really want something, you will make it happen. Even if it means, all right, if I don't have time because I'm filming so many videos tomorrow, I'll just wake up early. Problem solved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, there's really a solution to everything. And even if you wake up, like this morning, for example, I wanted to wake up because I have to leave around 9 a.m. to get here. It's an hour and a half drive. I wanted to wake up around 7 and hit the gym. I had the plan. I woke up with the alarm, but I didn't go. You know
it happens, bro.
At least I tried.
Yeah.
At least I set the alarm.
Come on.
Tomorrow,
Baby steps.
I'm going to go.
Yeah. And that's the thing, bro. Like, I hate using busyness as an excuse. Like, it makes, when I say that to people, like, yeah, I just get busy. Like, it feels wrong that I said that because in my head, I know that there's a way that I could have made time because, bro, you don't have to hit like an hour and a half long workout. Like, you could even hit the gym for 20 minutes.
Yeah, you know, I don't really like the people that, I have some friends that go to the gym and they're like, I work out with them and they go, yeah, man, I'm going to be here for an hour and a half, 2 hours. No, man, I'm in that thing 30, 40 minutes out.
Yeah.
It's quick workouts, man. 3 sets of whatever you need to hit and you just get out of there.
Just being efficient.
Yeah, being
consistency
efficient.
too.
Even if you have no time and it's just a 10 or 20 minute workout, go do it. It's just one step closer. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my goal within the new year is to really establish my body and get that physique back.
Yeah.
And I think I like adding the gym into my routine recently. It's just like completed my routine. It gave me like something to look forward to almost, like something to do every day rather than, oh, I have nothing to do tomorrow. It's like, no, I'm gonna go to the gym or I could go box or do something and it leads into more things.
Exactly.
It leads into like, it opens new doors in your day.
Yeah.
You feel better. You feel more pumped. You can go out and do something. You feel good.
Yeah, because that's something I struggle with sometimes, like on my off days. Let's say it's a Saturday. I could sit at home, not do anything, and just chill, take a day to myself. But I want to actually go out and like, you know, I hit up my cousin last week to go to the park and play baseball. Like that's my inner child. I want to play baseball. I love baseball. I see clips all the time. You know, do just like fun activities. And I get what you're saying. It leads to another thing. Because once you're out of the house and you're doing something, like one, you're forgetting about all your problems, all the stresses. Like it's actually just like fun time. And then after you're done with one thing, you're like, oh, let's go grab some food after. Like you just carry on the day. And then once you come home, you're like, damn, I just had like a fun day.
Adventurous,
right? You got to
spontaneous
try new
time.
things. So when I was reading those books in high school, I love reading, but you'll never catch me reading a mystery or a novel. I only read like self-improvement books right now, or like forever, honestly. And one of the laws in the book was the law of detachment, which means never be attached to anything. So for example, you don't know you're an amazing baseball player until you go play baseball. You don't know you're an amazing cook until you go take a cooking class. You don't know, I didn't know I'm good at making music until I went to the studio.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know I was good at boxing until I went to the boxing class. There could be someone right now, the next Ronaldo or Messi, but they'll never know unless they go and play soccer, unless they go try something. So that's the goal. That's the idea of the law of detachment, is never be attached or comfortable, basically.
Yeah.
Always try new things and be open-minded.
You know what's crazy? I thought about that recently where, think about the NBA, how many talented basketball players there are. And I think to myself, how many talented basketball players, like let's just say even LeBron's level, that haven't even been discovered yet.
Exactly.
I think about that all the time. Like there could be so many good basketball players out there, but they just don't like get themselves out there.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to bring up right now, actually. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people on this planet right now that have the struggle, whether it's overthinking, anxiety, to even want to push themselves to do that. And I think that we all can understand that with social media, there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of, should I not? But we always overcome it. We always see the positives at the end. And I want everyone watching this podcast to realize that if you have a dream or if you have something you're striving for, it just takes that one extra step. Like you said, if you put in that extra time to go to the gym, or if I did that extra thing I wanted to accomplish, like just making that extra step will make you realize, damn, like I'm able to do it, and I just had to start.
Exactly.
With anything.
99% of life is just showing up.
Yeah.
That's it. You just show up. The way I got my black belt, I hated going to Taekwondo classes, but I just showed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Growing up, I didn't want to be in Little League, and my mom's like, oh, I forced you to be in there for the first year, and I promised you at the end, you don't have to go back after.
You wanted to.
I didn't. Second year came around, I'm like, Mom, all right, like you made the promise, whatever, like I'm not going back. She's like, just come on, one more year. And I did it again, and then fell in love with baseball. So it's like,
All right,
I feel like
that.
You just gotta
Apply
start.
yourself.
You gotta keep going head first.
Yes, bro. Dude, I'm learning a lot this podcast. I'm sure a lot of the viewers out there are like being inspired by all these words. So
Yeah, I'm hella happy you started this podcast again, man.
Thank
I
you,
guarantee
bro.
you,
It's been fun.
you push it throughout the next 2025, throughout the year, just once a week or whatever schedule you have. Bro, who knows, bro? You could end up selling this to Spotify for 100 mil.
yeah.
You know, you never know.
Because
Like,
last time we were with each other, like a month ago, we were talking about, I was like, oh, I want to bring the podcast back. And I actually did it because I've been talking about bringing the podcast back for 2 years now. And I just wouldn't make that push because, I was busy with YouTube. But I finally was able to like put in my head, like, all right, let me slow down on YouTube, make that time. And here we are, 4th week. I think the first season that we did, we only did 4 episodes. So right now we're already matching the first season 3 years ago, but I have no plans on stopping.
right. Yeah, I think you're in a great position right now because you've killed it on YouTube and you still have a great routine and a schedule. It's not like you're slowing down. You're still uploading, but you're adding something new. You're adding more flavor. You're adding more to the business side. And I think people who grew up watching you like me and the people who are discovering you, I think this is very important for them to see the authentic side of Rug
I love that.
and you as well.
Dude, that's
and me as well.
Well, that sounds weird. No,
I appreciate
it's
that.
important because you guys are like a dynamic duo in the videos. And
Yeah.
great co-host.
Dude,
as
I
well,
love the
so-
fact that we're able to actually like communicate feelings, thoughts, and it's all raw. It's like it gives us a new side of just our personalities that people get like hints of through the content that we put out, but just really seeing like how we think day to day or like, what's current. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I think it's cool, and I'm still trying to adjust to this whole new YouTube schedule because you know me, bro. I'm like,
Breaking
I need
your
to
routine
post.
is probably
Yeah.
the hardest thing for you.
That's why it's like it's just taking so long for me to adjust to it because like I'm already in the back of my head. I'm like, damn, should I start posting 3 times a week again? But as of right now, I've been liking the new routine. I just haven't gotten used to it. Like, I think it just takes time because I've been doing 3 times a week for 3 years and then 4 times a week for years. Like, I've never done 2 times a week on YouTube. So it is something very new to me. And, starting something like the podcast, again, it's like it's not a risk, but it's something that like I just took a leap.
Hey,
and
no risk, no reward.
come on, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I got to just stay consistent with it. Because last time I gave up, I mean, that was like other complications with me moving back to San Diego. It was hard to make it happen. But like, I don't want to give up on this because one, people are fucking loving it. Like, I read the feedback on every episode, bro. Do you read the comments?
All the time. And every single time it's something positive or something like, wow, like, I'm so glad we have this back.
Yeah, and it's like, again, like the raw side of Rug, which I really like. And I want to, you know, just be more myself in these podcasts. So, and also the videos have been doing good. Like the podcasts have been doing well. So that's very motivating. And I just want to, you know, I just want to kill it on the pod, bro. I want to see where this can take me.
Who's your dream guest?
Dream guest on my
Dream guest on my podcast?
We talked about this last one. I would say LeBron or Kylie Jenner or
Would
Ronaldo.
you ever do Andrew Tate? If he said, come to Romania, I'll do your podcast. Would you go?
I don't know. Like, bro, like I never really like tapped into like the Andrew Tate side. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like, I
man.
don't know much about
Alpha
him.
male.
When I talk about like, when I said I was watching podcast, all I did was watch his podcast.
Yeah.
I honestly think he has like a very clear mind and he has a great mindset and a great way of life. It's really just, it all comes down to just being a man. And
Yeah.
doing what a man has to do every day and not being a lazy bitch. You know what I mean?
Why was
But
that
He stopped right
zesty?
before.
But he's he's really well spoken. And the reason I
Yeah.
asked was because I think he's been just doing a lot of podcasts with like people you never even heard of.
So you would want to see him on my podcast?
I think it'd be great. I think that'd be super sick. I feel like guys would have a great discussion, and I think it'd benefit you a lot as well. But would you go to Romania? Because I don't think he could come here.
Yeah, I would go to Romania. Like the thing is, I was telling Noah, like if a crazy guest presents itself and we have to travel, of course.
Why wouldn't we?
The dedication to that, even if I don't like long flights, like bro, I'm gonna do it. Like I don't want to complain about
You
flights.
should reach
and
out,
stuff.
dude. I think it'd be sick.
Think he'll respond?
Definitely, bro. Like that's why I brought it up. He's been doing some podcasts because TikTok doesn't give him a light. No one gives him a light except Twitter. So the way he gets his light is through these interviews, these clips and stuff. So I think it's worth a
You
shot.
don't think you'd get like taken down off YouTube?
No. They're still on.
Dude,
there.
why is Ron calling me? Hold on, let me answer. Yo, Ron. Ron, I'm mid podcast right now. Can I put you on speaker?
Yeah, who are you doing a podcast with?
I'm doing a pod with Keemokazi.
Oh, okay.
What you up to? How's the subathon?
Oh, yeah, so me, Lacey, Silky, and Richie and Adapter we're in the living room right now. We're wondering a small favor if you don't mind.
Are you gonna ask me for 6 figures again?
Nah, bro.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Our internet's actually out. The power's out.
Oh wait, actually,
Yeah, we need a house to stay.
Yeah, no, we need a house to stay at today.
bro,
Yeah, Rug.
come through. Please come through. I would love that,
Nah, Rug is a goat.
Yeah,
bro.
we'll be there.
I actually have 3 extra rooms right now,
24-hour sleepover with Rob.
bro. Come. I don't care. You guys better come to San Diego for a few streams and we'll do a sleepover. Chat, are you guys down for that?
Wait, that's actually fire. We should do that.
Hey,
Okay,
also
I'll text
Lacey. Lacey, are we doing the Whaley House?
Yeah, I think we all are.
The
Yeah.
whole
Okay,
FaZe
I
house.
gave you the contact, bro. Give it to someone in FaZe and have them reach out.
Okay, bet.
Please, bro. I really want to do that, and then maybe you guys could sleep over that night.
I thought we were gonna spend the night there.
Oh wait, yeah, we're gonna spend the night in the Whaley House, but then spend the night the next day. Like we'll spend the whole day in San Diego.
Bet.
Ron, why are
Yeah.
you rubbing your stomach like that, bro?
Wait, Rug, am I? Wait,
Yeah, yeah, I got a phone handed to me right now.
Silky, yes, you're invited, bro. Because if you can't go, I won't go.
Yeah,
You wanna-
Silky, you gotta pull up, bro.
All right.
Adapt, are you okay? All right, hey, text me though. Text me
Text me when
though.
you're done with your podcast.
I got you. All right, peace out, guys.
W Rob.
Little interruption. All right, Keemo. So you're doing music. You're doing the reality show. You're still making TikToks. Is there something else that you're thriving for? Maybe not this year, but next year. Like, is there another goal that you have in mind?
So right now my goal is making the reality show with my family. We're doing it once. We're a month ahead. We're doing it once a week, filming once a week, posting once a week. And with one episode coming out a week, I also get like a clip a day. So I'm good on TikToks just from the reality show. The goal is to just create a demand for the show and then potentially sell it off or get picked up by a network. Or if it does really good, just keep it on YouTube.
Bro.
So that's the goal now. We're leaning into the third month, which will be 12 episodes after this month. And I think I'm going to cap at like the season 2 after 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And then move into season 3 or start something new and then bring back the reality show later in 2025 for season 3.
Bro, I feel like you've been talking about the reality show like years ago.
So the reality show, I know it works. It does freaking well. It's killing it.
So
People
good.
love it. There's going to be a demand for the show. The problem I face is it requires my sisters. It requires more people. And when people don't get your vision, or they get the vision, they like it, but I have to carry it on my back.
Yeah.
Like they don't call me and say, yo, when were we filming? Or I have a great idea for the next show. It's all me, and it's all me chasing them and trying to figure out just could you make it? Could you not? Like
For
blah, blah,
sure.
blah. So it gets hard at some points because, you know, I can't do everything alone.
Of
you
course.
know what I mean?
Dude, trying to get like 5 sisters available.
Right. So like that's what I'm saying. Like after maybe season 3, after season 2, we're gonna create a pitch deck and pitch it, and maybe I could work on another show on my own. I kind of wanted to bring back like Punked type of thing. Get a white van, TVs in it, and then like because people like me for my pranks, and maybe do crazy type of pranks, but like TV show style.
Yeah.
To YouTube.
Like I said, I thought you were pranking me with the parking today, but I
Dude,
guess
I wish I was. I wish I was really.
I thought I was waiting for like his phone to come out. Like, you thought I would park
Dude,
like that.
you saw I was surprised. I was like, what the hell did I do?
That's
No
hilarious,
way I
bro.
drive like that.
Nah, but that's cool, bro. Like just seeing you expand the way you did is freaking inspiring, bro.
Dude, I learned from the GOAT. Come on now.
Come on. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yo, and for anyone out there, just pay attention, bro. Just pay attention to people that are doing it.
Yeah.
If I wanted to start a podcast, I'd look at, let's say, for example, Rug's podcast. I'd see, okay, his podcast around an hour 40. Really break it down. He's running an ad every, let's say, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. His topics are mostly like that, and just follow it. The blueprints are all out there. You just have to study. You know what I mean?
Man. Dude, if you guys aren't starting what you want to start before this podcast, like you have to be doing it after this. After all these like words of wisdom, like that's the whole point of this podcast too, is to try to inspire people to just go after their dreams, fight for it, do what you love. And I feel like so far this podcast episode, I've personally learned a lot from you. Like the whole what was it? Law of detachment? Detachment. Like that's cool.
Yeah. It's a good way to live as well. So you're never comfortable. You're always trying new things, and new things lead to new opportunities.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you, bro. Noah, any plans for your birthday?
Recently, within the past couple of days, I had a party. It was fun.
Oh yeah, I was there.
He was there, and he gave me a crazy gift. I still don't
What'd
know
you
how to,
get?
dude. I don't understand how he thinks it's okay still to like give me these outlandish gifts,
Come on.
knowing I can't
Come
fucking
on, what'd
top
you
it.
get?
Keemo, guess what it is? It was a pair of shoes.
What type of
He
shoes?
said, "Guess what it is? It's a fucking pair."
No,
of shoes."
like, guess what pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Are you wearing them right now?
No,
I
don't think I'll ever
I don't
wear
think he'll wear them.
Or what are they like? What's the price range?
I don't think we should discuss price because it's birthday. I don't
Yeah,
really want to
like-
know.
Well, how am I supposed to guess?
Well, just think high-end shoe, rare, exclusive, collab.
Is it like the future Nike one? Like the Back to the
Oh,
Future
God.
Nike shoe?
Imagine
Oh,
coming
no.
Air Max.
Air
Wait,
Max?
how much are those? Like
Those
30?
are like 20
20?
grand, yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, next birthday.
Are they
Bro.
like Christian Dior Nike shoes?
Yeah.
Actually?
It's like the Jordan
Jordan.
Dior's. The,
Oh, okay.
the high
Jordan
tops.
Dior's are
tops.
fire. Shit, what are you gonna
Thank
get for
you
his
again,
birthday?
bro.
Yeah, what are you getting? For,
Probably
like,
probably those.
Just your presents.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna give it back.
He gives it
I
back
think
to
you got to surprise him with Michael Jordan dripped out in Dior. It's the only way to up it.
That's a crazy specific.
Wait, like bring Michael Jordan?
Like MJ.
And he has to be wearing Dior because you got him the Jordan Dior.
feel like he's so
now you got to
intimidating.
actually get Jordan.
If I
in
went up to
Dior.
him,
Bro, a crazy birthday gift, if you can make it happen, is like just bring LeBron James.
OBJ.
LeBron James.
Hey,
Bring him and
Bronny.
I'll 1v1 him.
Okay. What about Drake on his court? That's your dream collab.
Yep. Dream collab is Drake.
Have you tried reaching out?
Of course.
No luck.
Every day.
Every day, man.
Every day,
I really thought he was gonna see this. But I did like a hard post with my Drake painting a few years ago. Bro, it got like 750,000 likes on Instagram, and the caption was "Make Champagne Pop, you see this.
You probably did see it.
I know,
to be
but
honest.
no interaction back.
Yeah.
I don't know,
figured.
like, okay, as an artist that big, do you find it weird if people get large paintings of you in their house, or do they find that cool? Like, I can't tell if that's weird
Nah, it's
to
respect,
him.
I think.
I know some people are like controversial with that. Like, they'll be like, dude, you got a grown man's face on your wall. Like, I get it. I get what they're
glazing,
saying.
though.
It is.
It is, but come on, bro. Who's not gonna glaze one
How
of
do
the
you
best artists?
how do you truthfully, if he saw that photo, how do you think he reacted? Like, oh, that's tight, or this boy gay as well?
I don't know. Like, how do you think he reacted?
Okay,
If he
same
saw
question
it.
to you then. If you saw like someone get a painting of you,
I think that's sick.
I think
If
that
if I posted like, hey, make Rug see this, and I got a face of you right here on
I think
my
that'd
wall.
be lit.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not
Would you
Drake.
be like scared to meet me? Like, this guy's a freak.
No, I would literally, bro. This guy got like 50 tattoos of FaZe Rug on his thigh,
I saw that.
and I do not condone that. So
you have to do it on your forehead, not your thigh.
Right.
No, I was gonna say like it was very. I thought about it a lot before like reaching out to collab with him because he's a super fan clearly, but then I also don't want to promote that like, oh, if you get tattoos, you're gonna meet me. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was very like hard for me to make that decision, but I ended up reaching out to him, and I just made it clear in my video that like, guys, like, don't tattoo my name 40 times on your.
You got to
thigh.
be careful because there are crazy people out there. One time, this is like 2 years back almost, someone came into my house at 3 a.m. So my sister, we were all sleeping. My sister went to go open the window to let the car out, the cat out.
The car out.
The cat out of the
Come on
window.
out. Come on.
And then she sees someone like looking through her car and then open the back gate and walk into my backyard. This is like 3 a.m. She wakes me up. I immediately wake up like this. Like it's a movie, like an action movie.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window. I see him just walking around the backyard. And at the time, we have a guest house in the backyard, and my dad was sleeping in it at the time. And he was making his way up there. I was like, holy shit. Like my dad, like the doors don't lock up there. Like this guy's going to walk into my dad's sleeping. Luckily, like the light went off, and then he just walked his way over and just stayed put. And he was trying to connect to Wi-Fi. So the police ended up coming. They asked him questions. They took him down the street, questioned him. The police came back with a notepad, and they were like, who's Nina, Sarah, Sabby, and Keemo? And I was like, that's us. He's like, yeah, he named all you guys and said you invited him over.
So he was a crazy
A
fan.
crazy fan. And I guess, so we found his Instagram, and he was documenting the entire thing on his Tumblr account in his bio. And he had screenshots of my sister.
Why that
Yeah,
platform?
he was at the mall down the street, and he's like, it's almost time to go up. Just like documenting it. And then there's a story of me in my backyard, and I'm saying, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. And behind me, the door was open, the sliding door. And he said that was an invitation to come into my house.
Nah,
And he came over, did all that.
that's crazy.
And yeah, it's pretty wild. So you got to be very careful when meeting people. Because even that guy, if he was a crazy fan, like something's wrong with him, he'd be like, I got it tatted and Rug met me. That means I can go to his house.
Yeah.
And he'll actually show up.
I mean, speaking of that, I've told this story before. This is the reason why I moved away from my house the first time. Like, I had to move out because this fan came over and he asked, this was during COVID. He came to our house and he knocked on the door and he asked if he could live with us. And I obviously respectfully declined. I'm like, hey, like, bro, like, especially during this time, like, you should not be coming to our house. Like, it's like lockdown time. And then like a few hours later, we go outside and he's like just laying down on our driveway, straight
What the
up
heck?
laying down. And he's like begging to move in with us. And we ended up obviously calling the cops because I was actually scared. My family was scared. And they found out he escaped like a psych ward
no way.
in like across, like on the East Coast. And he made his way to my house.
Yeah, so the guy that came over to my house, I forget where he was from, Minnesota or Michigan, something like that. He took a train all the way over.
So from the
landed in-
East Coast too?
Yeah. What the hell? Wait, your
Dedication.
guys from the East Coast?
My guy's from the East Coast,
Hey,
too.
maybe it's the same guy.
No, actually, no, like I don't know where it was from, but yeah, like he just made his way.
Yeah, he took a train over. I think he landed in Orange County, and took another train, or he skateboarded all the way over to where we were.
Because at
was
the end of the
wild.
day, like I feel bad because I'm like, dude, like I want to help people in general. Like, it's in my heart to help, but there's only a certain extent that I can go. Like, I can't just let this random guy come into my house. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
But
you can't feel bad for people, bro. The world is scary.
it is.
You know what I
And
mean?
all you could hope is that they can just do better. Like, just get better.
And just put their time and energy into something else. That's like also like, you know, a bit more productive towards their life, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if like he was watching my videos in the psych ward
100%.
and he wanted to just
They-
come meet me.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe.
Dude, so like with you having 5 sisters and you being out on the internet, like, do you get a lot of those like weirdos?
I think it's definitely weird because I have 5 sisters and I get a lot of weird messages from
Of
people.
course. Trust me,
are
that
like-
happens with my cousins. Like,
Yeah.
because I have a lot of girl cousins. Like, I almost only have girl cousins, except Anthony. But
It-
yeah,
it-
like, bro, they be showing me the DMs they get. Like,
Dude, they have I think they have Reddit pages as well. Like it's weird.
they be screenshotting their feet.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, but what could you do, you know? You gotta just
It's
fucking
the internet, bro.
yeah. People are weird. What can you do?
Nothing.
You can't get bothered by it as well. If you
Yeah.
get bothered by things, like it's not meant for you. Like this, you're never gonna be happy.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just gotta let things go.
How does that work with your sisters who are still in school? Like, do people like come up to them at their schools, or like how was that?
So Sophie just started college. She said some people came up to her and were like, "Oh, you're Keemokazi's sister" and stuff. But I don't think it's as weird in school.
Yeah.
because it's more like a community or whatever.
Seema's probably lit, bro.
Seema's cool.
She's
Dude,
always been.
Seema is
likes her
awesome.
school. But yeah, I don't think it's crazy in school. You know, people have to be cool too. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
show.
Because I wonder if there's a dynamic there. They're like, oh, that's Keemokazi's sister. She
I really
probably thinks
wonder
she's
that too.
lit. Like,
Or like, is she like the popular person?
Or-
I don't think
yeah.
I always ask her like, "Do you get bullied?" No, people don't bother.
you can't bully Seema though.
Yeah.
Nah, hell, Seema will
Seema's
bully you.
everywhere. Seema, like I heard, owns like a what Fortune 500 company.
Yeah, so Seema's up there. She's on the board of Apple.
Yeah, she went 30 for 30 this year, right? Fourth?
30 for
I'm trying
30
to.
under 30.
And she might be one of the first influencer astronauts that's gonna go to space.
Exactly. Yeah, and she's gonna be the first woman in the NBA.
In the NBA.
Yo.
Yo, Keemo, so last podcast I talked about my worst collab. Do you have a worst collab? And don't say me, bro, because I know my worst collab, I didn't say the name, but he's sitting right there, so you guys can just put 2 and 2 together. Like, bro, you gotta go.
it's about time.
Nah, but if you don't have to disclose it, but if you do have a collab that you just had where you were like, yo, what the hell is wrong with this person?
I don't think I've had like a crazy collab like that because I don't really do collabs unless it's like I really want to collab with this person or someone reaches out and I'm like, okay, like this would be good. But I do think there were some collabs where people overdo their stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, man. Like,
Wait, why'd you look like that?
It reminds me of certain people that we've collabed with, but it's not in a bad way.
It's not in a bad way.
do I
it's just-
overdo my stay?
No. Ice
All right,
bath
so
is.
after this podcast, cool if I just kick in and watch you guys film all day.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I
bought a-
actually would love to have
I bought
you.
a sleeping bag too, just in case.
Bro,
He has
I'm,
rooms.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm very like welcoming. Like,
You are.
bro. Even when Gideon came over, we collabed, and I think he stayed for like 3 nights after. And
Oh damn!
Yeah.
For real?
yeah, I was cool with it though. Like, I
Oh,
don't
damn.
mind. Like, if someone needs a place to stay or wants to stay at my house, like even when Ron just called me, like if they actually want to come here and
Yeah.
stream, like I
I
actually
think it
don't
depends
mind.
on your connection with them, but sometimes you meet people right off the bat and they just overdo. It's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
it depends. Like if the person that I collabed with that I had a bad experience with, and he's like, "Yo, can I spend the night?" I'd be like, "Hell no." Hey, Keemo, is there anything going on in your love life?
Oh man, yeah.
You don't have to disclose. You don't have to disclose. I always just want to throw it out there.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess you could say yes.
It's complicated.
No, it's there. I just don't like to speak about it or make it public because people are weird and no one needs to know right now.
Okay, yeah. Let's leave it at
So
that.
who is it?
Name,
this is
phone
girl named
number.
Sky
SSN.
Bree.
Oh,
Sky Bree is crazy.
Yo, throwback, bro.
Damn. That's
That was
good though.
that was an error.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you're happy.
Yeah. I think I'm good. I'm happy.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should dive into the fan questions to end off episode 9.
Let's do it.
First question we have is, can you see yourselves doing influencer boxing? And that's interesting because I actually wanted to ask you that before seeing that question.
Yeah, definitely. The opportunity has been presented before, but it never went through. But yeah, I would do it.
Who is it?
Who
Who would you want to fight?
would I want to fight?
Like, who's someone that you think you can easily beat? Like, okay, Keemo versus Bryce Hall.
I think he's gotten really good. I definitely think I'll put up a fight.
Dude, bare knuckles though is crazy. He killed it in that.
Yeah, he did well. It's all mindset. I mean, I have the skill, but it's all mindset. Like when you're like, if I were to fight a friend like you or Noah, like it's not gonna be anything. But when you're in a ring with someone that's their main goal is to beat you, your mindset shifts. Like, and especially me, like if like I'm not gonna fight to win. Like I'm gonna fight to kill.
Yeah.
You know
That's the
what I mean?
mentality.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be like, but I'm also like, you can never fight with an ego, like swinging or anything. Like I'm very calm and collective. So I think I'd really put up a good fight. But if there's anyone I'd fight right now, I'd want to fight Money Kicks.
Money Kicks? Whoa.
Yeah, he's been boxing.
No, I
He's
know.
been
I've
doing
been
the
seeing
influencer
him.
boxing.
How old is he, bro?
I don't know. I think he's close to my age, but I think I would box him. I think that'd be super sick.
In
I think
Dubai.
I think it'd be a super sick showdown in Dubai or whatever. I
That's a
did
good one.
hear that he does pay to win. Like the only way to beat him is to knock him out, like or else the ref will just give it to
Oh,
him.
actually?
So yeah, I'd go for the knockout for sure.
Dang.
But I don't think he would fight me.
Have you met him?
I haven't met him, but we've DM'd in the past when I was in Dubai, and it was all love, like all love to him as well.
Yeah.
But I would definitely box him
Because
if
he
it
flew
was-
me out to Dubai.
Actually,
Yeah, it was him.
no way.
Yeah, he was awesome, bro.
That's sick.
He showed me around Dubai. He has a zoo in his backyard.
Yeah.
What the heck? He has,
Yeah.
bro, I always tell this story to people. We were eating dinner or lunch in his living room, and it's surrounded by 4 glass windows with lions. You're eating lunch while seeing lions right next to you. And
That's
then you step
fire.
outside, he's got gators. He had a Black Panther.
What?
Like, that's crazy. Cheetahs.
I'd be so scared.
Lions, everything. Anything a zoo has. We were feeding giraffes in his backyard.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know he's a super cool guy. We talked on DM before. But yeah, if I were to call out anyone, it'd be him. I like how you brought up Bryce Hall. I called him out a long time ago when that social knockout thing
Yeah.
was going around. And they were like, make videos, call people out, whatever. So I did that, but nothing ever happened out of it. But I don't know. I'd never say no to a fight if it was presented.
Yeah. That's cool.
I feel like it's a great experience.
I'm
can never,
rooting for
You
you.
can never lose. You can
Yeah.
only learn.
True.
Well, if you get knocked out,
Well, then there's your learning lesson. You did
knocked
something
out.
wrong. You're gonna have
Noah.
to figure it out.
would you? Would
So-
you get into influencer boxing?
A few years back, I really wanted to do it, but obviously timing and taking that away from YouTube would be very and extremely hard. Now I still would, but it's just about getting my body right, and that's the first thing I want to do before I do anything. I do have like an injury in my shoulder,
Yeah.
so I want to make sure I strengthen and do the core training I need to do. But I would always be down for something like that because I think it's, like you said, like an experience and something that I would only win from, even if I did lose, even if I did win, like just something that I could say I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Is there someone that you could see yourself fighting, like
Benjamin
a YouTuber?
Kicks.
Benjamin Kicks?
Imagine, bro. I'd
Benjamin's
probably want to beat Neon's ass.
I would fight
Neon?
Neon as well.
I'd fight Neon.
I'd fight him.
Damn.
I feel like we're in the same build, like skinny, length.
You're definitely taller.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know how tall he is, but I feel like I'd give him
I
a
think
run
he'd
for his
win.
money. You think so?
Yeah, I think you definitely win.
I mean, that's the only person I could think of that's
not
like in the
not
same.
Jack Doherty.
Nah. I feel like I have too much of a reach on Jack Doherty. He's like up to here, and I feel like he's just.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Neon have like the same kind of build.
That'd be a really good fight.
I feel like he would throw one of these though, like how
He's been training, bro. You better get in the gym.
I've seen. Yeah.
With Ryan. He's been with Ryan.
Who's Ryan? Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Him, Neon, and Fuzi have been like kicking it.
I'll just hire his security guard as for the event and then throw him off that way.
I love his security guard.
He's awesome.
He's lit. What's
He
his
is,
name?
though.
Leon?
Leon.
Yeah, I think he's.
I love when he gets so
he's
serious.
knowledgeable.
No, he's knowledgeable. He always knocks some sense into Neon, and I'm like, oh damn, that was touching. Like
Yeah,
he
the
actually
problem-
cares.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know, like if it's like the act or whatever, but dude, I feel like he's like, if I had Leon around me, like I'd be like mentor, like you're my
Yeah.
mentor, like I'm gonna look up to you and listen to you. But like when you see Neon, it's more like shut the fuck up, like blah, 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 blah. You know. Did you ever see the clip of Jack Doherty jumping Neon or whatever, vice versa?
Oh yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
Streamer beef
What about
Yeah.
you?
for boxing.
Yep.
I feel like I've answered this before. I don't think I would.
Weren't you supposed to fight Tanner Fox?
I was. It just fell through. I was supposed to fight Aiden Ross too.
Oh, that'd be a good fight. I feel like if you were to train, you could win.
Really? Yeah, it's all about the training. That's the thing. Like the reason why I can't do it is, it's the time stuff. It's about making time. Like if I'm doing a podcast, uploading 2 times a week, like trying to slot out time for training, because I feel like it has to be intensive training. Like you got to make a lot of time daily if you're actually taking it serious. And for me, I wouldn't get into a ring unless I'm taking it serious. So to be honest, in this moment, no. But if I were to like fight anyone, if I did want to get into it, it would be, I would say Tanner. Aiden Ross would be a good one.
I mean, like FaZe Rug versus Aiden Ross is a crazy headline.
Bro, we were going to rent out
Yeah.
Staples or crypto for
Yeah,
that.
that'd be sick. And you could always like have it mix into your YouTube and training and make it all aligned. People would like that.
But I will say, if anyone wants the 1v1 smoke in basketball, I will 1v1 anybody.
I break my ankles, my own.
Yeah, you would break your own ankles?
I'm not good at basketball. Maybe I have my moments, but I ain't good.
All right.
Jumper.
Keemo, are you overprotective of your sisters?
No, I don't think I am. I think at one point you have way too many sisters like me, and if you try to be overprotective, you're just never gonna be happy.
Yeah. You're not going to win.
They gonna do their own thing. I think they're they got it. They good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're good. They're not like
They got a good head on their shoulders.
they got a good head on their shoulders, and they know what's right and wrong. Can't keep chasing. You feel me? I'll never be happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me?
Same with like trying to like get them to be in videos and stuff like that.
Nah, that's a different story. You're gonna have to film. Everyone, they all do it. That's their job. That's their main income. But it's like, without me, they won't do it.
No,
without me, there ain't no me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Without me, there ain't no
What's
us.
the Kanye quote? It's like, he's the table. Have you guys heard
I'm
of
the
that?
table. Yeah.
The table's crazy.
If Elon Musk is having a bad day, we all
Having a bad day.
having a bad day. That's true though.
All right, Noah. What is something you regret since you started doing YouTube? If there is anything.
Ooh. That's a hard question because it goes hand in hand with like timing. I will never regret the time I put into YouTube, but I do regret not slotting out more time for other things that matter to me. Like if I want to hit the gym, if I want to spend a little bit more time with my family, I feel like I do a pretty good job at it, but I still want to be more mindful that there's life outside of social media, and I want to create that balance still and be happy on both sides, of course. And I think that I've gotten myself to be pretty good at that at my age now that I'm 25.
Yeah.
There's not a real regret though. Like there's not something I said like, oh, like I wish I didn't fucking make this video or collab with this person. It's all been like learning experiences and part of my journey, but
You wish you never met me.
fuck no.
I'm just kidding.
That would be an insane like different life path for me.
Same with me.
It's just
Where
like
do you
a
think
whole
you'd be?
bro, I genuinely think I'd still be grinding 100% whatever I'm doing. I just don't know where I'd end up.
Did you
Like,
want to do YouTube before all this, or was it?
At like 13 years old, I knew I wanted to be like on YouTube in any way, shape, or form. I knew I wanted to like either help make videos, be in videos, be a part of the process some way. And since then, obviously, that's where my mind's been at.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's crazy when we first started, like people were not too happy about like the whole cameraman thing.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I don't know. It wasn't serious though. Like I feel like they were joking.
It was just crazy though, because it's again, like it was just something that happened so randomly and naturally that it's just like we made that a thing. You know?
Yeah.
Now we're here.
All right, let me get one more question. And that should be good. Let's see. All right, this question's for me. Do you have a spirit attached to you? What you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do about it?
I personally believe that I do have a spirit attached to me because a few years ago, I was dumb and I would play the Ouija board, which I don't recommend anyone does because it literally opens a portal to the other side.
Does it really?
Did you believe the Ouija board videos when you would watch my videos?
I mean, I'd find it crazy entertaining, but I'm the type to be like, I'm gonna try this. I tried it, bro. I play it all the time. I don't play it all the time, but I've played it before.
You have?
And I've like also got to the point where like you disrespect the board just to see what happens. I'd be like, this stupid ass board. Like,
see, that's
throw it and
bad,
shit
bro.
like
That's
that.
bad.
But
Anything happened though?
nah, I'm good.
Yeah, see, but
Hey,
with
you never
me,
know, though.
I carry on like doing ghost adventures and paranormal videos where I feel like I'm just in that realm. So I feel like, you
involve yourself. So that
Yeah.
means they probably attack you more.
I mean,
due
you
to-
went to the haunted tunnel, bro.
the Haunted Tunnel, the Whaley House, the Hotel del Coronado. I've been to a lot of haunted places, but I think after the Ouija board, I felt like definitely a different type of presence, especially when I'm in these haunted places. Like, bro, there's times where I'll get scratched on my neck,
Damn, that is
on
crazy.
my back, and it's unexplainable. Like, even when I did the video with Sam and Sam and Colby when they came to my house, we weren't even filming the video. We're just chilling in the kitchen, and like a scratch mark just appeared on my neck.
What?
It was before we started filming. We were eating food. So yeah, I definitely think there's a spirit attached to me, and what I'm gonna do about it is nothing.
You're just gonna continue on.
Unless it gets crazy, like unless I actually like, you know, get thrown against the wall or something, then I'll take it more serious. But if it's a few like knickknacks here and there, you know, I'm cool with it.
Remember when you that's how like I spawned in.
Yeah. Dude, a long time ago. This is actually a crazy story. We've told it before, but I used to play the Ouija board, and we were moving to my new house, and I wanted to ask if the spirit was going to follow me to the new house. And we asked what the name of the spirit was, and it spelled Noah.
Damn.
I hadn't met Noah yet.
Before, yeah.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
I did not know who
Like,
Noah
real
was.
shit.
You're
So
the spirit.
he's the
no,
spirit.
they think I'm the demon. Like they think I'm like the
You know
guy,
what's
like,
crazy? Keemo, it was a real conspiracy that
Move
they
away
thought.
real quick.
No, they thought Noah was the ghost. But it's crazy because when I moved to my new house, I met Noah.
That's
So
kinda
he
weird.
technically followed me to the new house.
Damn.
I'm the crazy
I
fan.
guess it is real. I gotta play again.
See, that's how you really do it. You know what I'm saying? You had like interactions like that. You gotta like just get spawned in from like a game board.
That's wild.
yeah.
You are a spirit.
Thank you.
You're a good spirit, though.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
spirit
you.
for
Thank
sure.
you. Appreciate it.
Well, that's it for episode 9. Dude, this was a great podcast. Huge shout out to Keemokazi.
Huge shout out to you guys.
Dude.
Can't wait to watch this episode and
Hell
see the
yeah.
rest of them to come all year, baby.
Thank
Fuck
you, bro.
yeah.
Thank you. Shout out Noah. Happy birthday. Happy
Thank you.
25th birthday down in the comment section below.
Appreciate
Make
it.
sure you guys show some love to Keemo as well. Also, a lot of people have been asking if they could listen to the podcast on, you know, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we finally got it done. So if you guys want to check it out there, the link is down below, or you could search up All Grown Up on Spotify, Apple Podcast. Okay, last thing before we close it out. One guest that you guys want to see on this podcast. You said Andrew Tate.
I think that'd be sick, and I think you would do a good interview with him.
Lil Yachty.
That'd be fire,
Yachty
too.
would be good. LeBron James.
All right.
That's my goal. I'm
Lock
manifesting
it in.
All right. Well, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all with the next pod. Peace.